Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to be showing you one of the best Titan builds in the game. Now, last video on the Titan I did absolutely insane numbers, and I do really appreciate that. And to be honest, the channel recently has been growing super fast once again, and hopefully with Lightfall we will continue to grow. But if you are new, remember to leave a like, subscribe. I'm pretty sure every build video I've done recently has hit that 100 mark, so we're going to set the goal of the likes for 150 on today's video, so smash that like button. And with that said, let's jump straight into why this build is so good. Massive shout out to Blazing Boost for sponsoring today's video. It is coming to the end of the season and Lightfall is just around the corner, so if you're struggling to get any gear, make sure to check these guys out. They offer a Sherpa service. Plus, with the Nightfall, the Grandmasters coming out, it's a really handy site to have if you guys are struggling. Not only that, it does have a Trustpilot of over 30,000 reviews with 5 stars. If you do use code Unstoppable at checkout, you will get a 5% discount. I'll also leave a link in the description that'll take you straight there. So starting off with the class, we are on Sunbreaker using the Burning Maul. It's a really good super, and to be honest, I'll show you exactly how that works later on. For the Barricade, we are running Rally Barricade, Strafe Lift, Throwing Hammer, make sure you have that on, and Healing Grenade. Healing Grenade with this build does work really well. I know I don't really use healing that often, however for this build it does work quite good, so I have put it on. Now we do have Sol Invictus, Solar Ability Final Blows, Hammer of Sol Impacts and defeating scorched targets creates sunspots, which is really good. Then we do have Consecration, I don't know how to say it, I'll be honest. I proper butcher some of these aspects, but either way, put this one on. While sliding, activate your charge melee ability to launch a wave of solar energy towards your enemy, and it is a really good one. For the fragments, we do have Ember of Searing, so defeating scorched targets grants melee energy. Ember of Blistering, defeating targets with solar ignitions grant grenade energy. Radiant, which is basically Ember of Solace. Radiant and Restoration effects applied to you have increased duration, so we're going to be Radiant for longer, and we're going to have that Restoration where we are regenerating health shields over time a lot more. And Ember of Torches, powered melee attacks against combatant makes you Radiant. Now this is absolutely insane, so obviously when we get a kill with our throwing hammer, we'll be able to become Radiant, and our allies, if they are running solar, will be able to become Radiant. Now weapon wise, this is why I love this build. To be honest, you can use any single weapon you want. It doesn't affect the build whatsoever. So if you're running Grandmasters, you can put anything on like Anti-Barrier, Overload or Unstoppable. Obviously change it to that specific activity. Then for what I use is just an incandescent weapon. To be honest, you never really use your weapons that often with this build. So this just basically increases sort of the radius, that sort of thing. Defeating a target spreads the scorch to those nearby. So it does help a little bit. And then for the grenade launcher, I do have Demolitionist. You don't have to use obviously a grenade launcher, but this is the one that I run that's decent. And to be honest, any weapon with Demolitionist will help. And I do have Incandescent if I do sort of need the extra, if I do. But like I said, weapon wise, it doesn't affect the build whatsoever. Stats wise, always 100 resilience for a build. This will change in Lightfall probably, with resilience getting a little bit of a nerf. But at the minute, if you're watching this video when it comes out, resilience 100. Try and get your discipline up if you can. As you can see, my armor is sort of built for resilience and recovery, so that is why I've nearly got double without even trying. So try and get that 100 discipline, 100 resilience if you can, and if you can get a triple 100 with the recovery, you are laughing with this build. Now moving on to the helmet, what we do have is a resilience mod, harmonic siphon, ashes to assets, so we're getting bonus super energy on grenade kills, and bountiful wells, elemental well mods that cause you to spawn. Elemental wells can now stack. And then we do have for the arms, anti-extinction gauntlets, minor resilience mod, impact induction, causing damage with a melee attack reduces your grenade cooldown, which is super handy, especially if we are using our healing grenades for them high-end activities. Then elemental charge, this is just so we can become charged with light. So basically, by picking up a solar well, we will become charged with light. Moving on to the exotic, which makes this build really good, and to be honest, most Titan builds will have this exotic because it's just that good. We are using Heart of Inmost Light. Using an ability, Grenade, Melee or Barricade, empowers the other two abilities. Empowered means abilities have faster regen, melees and grenades do more damage, and barricades have more hit points. And we are stacking that with a resilience mod, concussive dampener, energy diffusion substrate, and melee well maker. So when we use our throwing axe, we'll be able to get obviously wells that are solar. Then linking this with our legs, we've got a minor resilience mod, grenade launcher holster, invigoration, and heavy-handed. So while we're charged with light, regain half of your melee energy when you use a charged melee ability, consuming 1 stack of charged with light. And then for the final one, what we do have is Mark of the Exile with resilience mod, bomber, reduces your grenade cooldown when using your class ability, and well of life, picking up a solar elemental well grants increased regeneration for a short period of time. So pretty much, as long as you're creating them wells, picking them up, using your sort of axe, using your barricades, you'll be able to just get through anything end game. To be honest, it is a really fun build to use. So what I'll do is I'll show you some gameplay. Like I said, if you guys want me to keep making these builds, leave a like. Let's try and get 150 likes on today's video. And as always, I will catch you in the next one.